Hey everyone, Skull902 here, and ooh, look at this. Sufami Turbo, what does that mean? Well, I'll tell you, because today we're playing Gekisou Sentai Carranger! Racer Zenkai Senshi. Or, no. Okay. It's Gekisou Sentai Carranger, Racer... Damn it, Zenkai Racer Senshi. Holy God. I'm fucking terrible. So much so that I even forgot to do the little bit where I said who the characters were. But this is Yoko, the pink racer. Wow, I'm really exercising my Japanese pronunciation today, but what you just saw was the double jump. All the Rangers have a special ability in this game. That was the double jump. I was just using her weapon there. That is the bumper bow. And yeah, just getting off to a good start. But this is a beat-em-up platformer released in 1996 for the Super Famicom. It's obviously based on the Super Sentai TV series, of which the current season at the time was Carranger, which is a beautiful show. Just absolutely lovely, hilarious, really good stuff. Really good stuff. You check it out. Any which way you can, check it out. There's an official DVD set now with like translation and whatnot. It's some good shit. It is definitely worth the watch. So, why this game? Well, it's easy. It's not a long game, as you can tell by the time here. But you know, it's just like something I thought I could show off and maybe expose some more people to. You know, just try it out. Just try it out. It's a good game. But anyway, wow, am I really being rambly with the commentary here today? But as we can see, the levels they aren't terribly long or anything. Each screen is a checkpoint, and there are no lives in this game whatsoever. So, like, say if I had died in that little section I was just in. I would go back there, and if I kept dying there like a moron, because this is level 1, then I would, you know, start back from the beginning of this screen. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. And I should explain these little gears that you keep seeing, especially like parts. We just got 50 of those. I say we, but it was really just me. None of you guys did any of the work. Okay, whatever. 65 parts. The parts are just things that you find around in a level because you have to collect all of the Ranger vehicles to create RV Robo, which is the mecha or Zord for this season. Or one of the two, anyway. Or should I say 3 because of Signal Man? Or, well, there's also... Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. One of the 2 that the main Rangers use. Anyway. I just completely talked over the boss. The boss was from the 2nd episode and used music to control cars. Make them evil. I'm not joking. And the Ranger that we used in level 1 was Yoko. Oh wait, I already said that. Yoko, Pink Racer. This here is Naoki. He's Blue Racer, obviously, unless if you're just completely colorblind and you don't even know what blue is. Colorblind people, if you're watching this, don't feel too offended. I am also colorblind in a way. But Naoki's special ability is the little slide you use by pressing down in the attack button, and his weapon is the muffler gun, which I've been using quite effectively here throughout the level. Good shit right here. Creepy ass forest. Just kind of wondering why actually you needed to go to a forest. I mean, obviously there's a monster waiting for us, but they're all in this like same little canyon. It's so strange, and this is the only Ranger that will be collecting their own Ranger vehicle. here in this little playthrough here. Because Naoki only looks out for himself. He's completely selfish, which is actually very different from the show. He's very polite. Cares about things. Naoki's a good guy. He's a good guy. Well, what the fuck was I even saying before? Just, I don't even remember. This commentary is a complete crapshoot. That slide kick, though. Holy god. I actually surprised myself with this run because it was a lot better than any other run that I had done before, which isn't really saying much because I had only beaten the game 3 other times before this. Beat it last summer, and I've been trying to get it to you guys ever since. I'm also using this playthrough as a way to test out OBS and some settings. I can't record in HD because it's a little too much on the file size, but you know, we'll get HD games or HD recordings, you know, sometime down the line. I was just checking for parts there, really. Only got 10 more until I get yet another piece of the puzzle. Or I should say, another ranger vehicle, but that'll have to wait till the next level. Now look at this boss fight here. this is fucking silly right here. This guy, I can't remember the names. Worth a shit, but this guy here was in the it was either the 4th and 5th or the 5th and 6th episodes, and his deal was that he was like the best eater of the bad guys, and they had just found like this Japanese potato snack. I forget exactly what it's called, but that makes the monsters grow to giant size in Carranger, which again, it's the silliness of the show that I absolutely love. just this particular kind of I want to say emo yokan, but I don't know. It was something along those lines, but it was just absolutely lovely. I mean, that's such a silly concept, but Carranger was written to be funny for most of the series, and it got a little serious near the end, and it actually had quite a bit of interesting character development. Like when God damn it, what am I even trying to say? When you take into consideration Kyosuke, the Red Racer, and one of the villains later on. Now, this here is Minoru. He's Green Racer, and his special ability is that he can do a glide when you press jump after, or when you press the jump button in midair, I should say. It's a good ass move. Very helpful during the boss fight too. In this stage, I'm very bad at telling boss patterns, admittedly, at least when it concerns this game. So that's a very helpful thing. And I already lost the fucking weapon. That's gonna happen immediately. Actually, it happens to the last 3 rangers, like immediately. In fact, it happened to every ranger in this playthrough, because when I got the bumper bow, it was like that only lasted like a second. Every ranger except for Naoki. I kept that fucking muffler gun like it was nobody's business. Completely owned the boss with that shit. Best performance in the game. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Man, I'm getting too rambly, I swear. But yeah, this is only my 4th time beating the game, but in earlier playthroughs, I gotta tell you, man, I was a suck. I was just terribly awful. I'm still terribly awful, to be honest. I mean, I'm wasting a lot of time in this stage, but like, I was quite impressed with myself, just like how much I had learned and improved from the 3rd playthrough, which actually wasn't terribly long ago. My little practice run was probably like a week before I recorded this, which was last night. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but just you know, just learned some things about the game. Got better at the boss patterns, I think, and just generally play performance was doing better. This would be like a 30-minute playthrough as opposed to a 23-minute playthrough. If I'd kept up with the skill level that I like beat the game the first time with, it's actually kind of insane. Oh, here's this guy. I don't think I've seen his episode, so I can't really comment much, but he, according to Ranger Wiki, he used graffiti, and it was a Blue Ranger focused episode, so naturally we're beating him with the Green Ranger. But you can see my terribleness with like boss patterns and stuff, but I did eventually learn to not be such a goddamn noob later on. As you can tell, I'm doing a little better. You obviously can see me jumping over there. Oh, I'm actually kind of surprised at some points with these hitboxes here that I'm not getting hit by his laser. Which okay, well I got hit there like a total idiot, but there were some points where like it felt like the laser was touching me and I just didn't get hit by it at all. Very strange, but appreciated. I mean, I'll take it. Like there, I didn't get hit for a while, and it was clearly touching me. Game, you don't have to insult me. You don't have to be nice. I beat you before. Why are you being nice to me? I don't suck at video games. Yeah, I just beat the boss. I don't suck. I don't suck. Oh god. I apologize. So, yeah, just got 2 of the Ranger vehicles, and my advice for getting the parts that you need 250 parts because you need 5 Ranger vehicles to get the good ending. Just like use your attack like pretty much anywhere in the stage because those parts can randomly just show up anywhere. It's really not easy to get all 250 that you need. I mean, I got 2 in one level, and I'm gonna get the rest of the parts that I need here in this here level. This the yellow racer is Natsumi. Her thing is her special thing is that she runs the fastest out of all the Carrangers, but it's not terribly noticeable. In normal gameplay, at least. I mean, it does seem like she's going a little faster than the other ones, but you know, it doesn't make a world of difference, to be honest. It's just something that like you really just have to be told. Because I know when I'm playing the game, I don't feel like I'm going any faster as her. But you know, whatever. I decided to play this game, like all the levels in the order in which I like the characters. So it's not that I hate any of them either. It's just, you know. So Yoko was my least favorite of the Carrangers. She's pretty much just, you know, a character. And then I had a bit of trouble choosing between Naoki and Minoru. But Minoru is like pretty immature at times, and that can lead to some good and funny moments. Whereas Naoki, you know, Naoki's pretty much like just polite. I don't remember him being like particularly funny. I haven't seen all the series, mind you, especially when it was being written to be more funny than at the end. But you know, he's still like pretty good, and I like him. And then my second favorite character is Natsumi here. She had some really good character moments, and just like there's something about her that like set her apart from the rest of the group. She was like they all work at a like an auto mechanic shop or whatever. I'm not doing that description very much justice at all. Oh, okay. I just had the weapon and immediately lost it like a... Oh wait, no I didn't. Yes I did. God, no I didn't. Okay. Here's the weapon. That's the side knuckles, and I lost it. Okay, back to my story. Natsumi, she's like the mechanic at the garage that they all work at. Kyosuke, the Red Racer, he's like the test driver. Yoko's the secretary. Minoru's the salesman, and Naoki does something. But anyway, so Natsumi's thing, like, she's the mechanic, and she's got like this this wrench that she fixes literally everything. She fixes like everything with this magic wrench of hers, including her boyfriend problem, if you know what I mean. I apologize for that joke. But you know, she's just like she's just got this really cool vibe about her. You know, it's just, yeah, and that's why she's my second. That's why she's my second favorite of the Rangers here. And yeah, I just wanted to play all the levels in the order that that I like the characters and whatnot. Good shit. Good shit. So here's the boss. Again, don't know his name. Didn't see his episode yet. I'm a horrible fan of this series. But he was like a good guy who we're seeing when he gets hit. Speed King Max is the name of the good guy character who got turned into this, and you know, I believe he gets turned into like a dishwasher type, so that's why he, like, well, I don't know about the tornadoes, but that's, you know, that's why he has like the bubbles. I guess he's just trying to scrub aggressively at you or something. He thinks you're a stain upon society. just yeah. He's got a pretty easy strategy to follow though, and well, now we have set the spirit of Speed King Max free, and he ascends, not descends, to the heavens. And no victory pose here. This is a bittersweet moment. Speed King Max actually did die in the real episode, so got to pay some respects to the Speed King. I mean, he's a king, damn it. But yes, we have all 5 of the Ranger vehicles, and we have RV Robo. We've got the good ending going on. So yeah, Kyosuke, take us into the last stage, the leader of the Carrangers. Good shit right here. I like how that's my thing to say now when I don't have anything to say. I just say good shit. Like, I mean, I don't even know. But in this one, the opening part here is like a bridge into the main base of the villains. And like, you've got to be really careful around these, because if you fall in the pits, I don't think there's any like traditional bottomless pits in this game that necessarily kill you, but if you fall into the pits in this level, and other levels, it brings you to another section of the level. But if you fall in the pit in this particular part of the stage here, you've got to go through like another little section, but then it takes you all the way back to the beginning. So if I had fallen into the pit just before the entrance to the inside here, I would have had to do that entire section all over again, and I gotta tell you, that is the most tedious thing. This was actually, in this recording, the very first time I made it through without falling in. So that's something. And here's Zonette. She's a mid-boss, just like Zamunda, and the love of Kyosuke's life. But now he has to choose between the love of his life and traffic safety. Kyosuke, what will you do? My god. You killed your love for a little bit of health. Kyosuke, you are a bastard. You are a cold, heartless bastard, you leader of the Carrangers. Rest in peace, Zonette. May your ass be licked in heaven. I don't fucking know. That's the Fender sword. I knew to just use it there because I knew that I fucking suck at the final boss here. What you're actually seeing is an edit. I edited out a death. But I knew I would get like immediately hit and lose the weapon, and that's what happened. And then I died and everything. But I did learn the pattern. So as I was recording this, I learned that this boss has a giant hitbox. Like at some points you'll see that I'm not even hitting him, and it still registers hits, which is nice. Like right here, like there's no reason why I should be hurting Gynamo right now, but I am, and just it's kind of relieving because if you stick near the sides, it will eventually hurt you, and at least with this, you have a chance to jump over the thing. Not really entirely sure about how to avoid the projectiles there because they do seem to be random. But like if you keep going like this, you should be fine. You know, he goes down, and then we'll see that uh-oh, he's growing giant. Oh man. Oh man, what's going on? Oh shit. He's gonna take over the earth. What are we gonna do? Don't panic, Kyosuke. Don't panic. Because RV Robo is here to help. And unfortunately, unlike the other games that this developer made for the Sentai and Power Rangers series, well, it only really made games for Power Rangers. You don't get like a Zord fight stage, unfortunately. That would have been really cool and whatnot, but I guess Natsume, the company that did that, were just like, we want to make this one really fucking short. But yeah, that's the end of the game. In the bad ending, it's kind of like what Gynamo set out to do in the show. He destroys the Earth and turns it into a big fireworks show while destroying it, and, you know, to impress Zonette because he's got the hots for her, and she's like, oh, I want to see big fireworks. And then, you know, her character gets developed and whatnot. Very short list of credits. So yeah, I mean, it's a really good game. Quite short, unfortunately, but you know, you couldn't really expect much from a Super Nintendo game in 1996, when like the hype of the N64 is like right there. And there's all the parts that I got, 324 that Dapu is telling us. Good shit. I mean, I can't read Japanese, but I can very much tell that I had 324 parts. And since this was released during the middle of the season, Gynamo was shown to still be alive after getting his ass kicked by RV Robo. You know, he's here to fight another day. None of the monsters, actually, that we fight in this are from anything later than, like, the 9th episode. But I must leave. Thank you for listening to my ramblings, and have yourselves a wonderful day.